Hello everyone, my name is Sunny Landa and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, I'll be showing you on how to create a YouTube thumbnail with outline in Photoshop. But before that, hit intro. The first step in creating a YouTube thumbnail is, of course, you need a picture. It's either you use your phone and take a picture of yourself or just screen capture it from the video that you just created. The next step is we need to go to Photoshop and create a new document. From there, we will type in 1920 by 1080 and then click on Create. Now that we are in the Photoshop document that we just created, the next step is we are going to drag in the image or the screen capture that we just created. Normally, when you drag in a picture like this or a screen capture, it is resized like this. You just have to resize it with the size of the document that we created, which is 1920 by 1080p, and then press enter. If you can see here, this in this layer, this is still a smart object. You can just if you want to work on a normal layer or image, just right click and then click on rasterize layer. Now this is a normal image. Next step is we are going to trace the subject in the picture, and to do that we are going to use the pen tool. You can click right here in this toolbox, or you can press P for the shortcut of pen tool, and then from here we can now start tracing the subject. You don't have to be really precise in tracing off your subject, because once we put the outline, it will not be very obvious that it is not very refined. From here, I'm going to fast forward tracing so we can save time and see you in a few seconds. Okay, now that we have reached the other side of the subject, we need to close the selection. You need to go through all outside the document like this and click at the first dot that we just created, which is right here. Now that it's closed, the next step is right click and then make selection. Press OK. There is a very fast way to select out a subject in your picture. To do that, make sure your picture's layer is selected, and then click on the magic wand tool. From there, click on select subject. Once you click on select subject, you will see the magic of Photoshop, and voila, your subject is being selected. If this feature is not available in the Photoshop version that you are using, you can always use the pen tool. The next step is we are going to separate the selection that we just created, and to do that, just press Ctrl J if you're using a PC or Command J if you're using a Mac. Once you've done that, you will see right here on your layer that the selection that we just created has been separated. And let's just rename this as outline, and then keep the outline layer selected. We can now put an outline on the outline layer. To do that, just go to layer styles, which is right here. Click on blending option, layer style, and then click on stroke. Once you click on stroke right here, you will see right away the outline is being created for you. You can always change the color of your outline. Just click right here in the color. You can change it to red, you can change it to blue, green, yellow, any color you like. But for now, I'm gonna work with color white. You can also change the size of your outline. I'm gonna work with 15, and then the position, you can always keep it outside. You can just play with it if you like. Just click on inside and see what will happen. Click on center and see what will happen, or click on outside. But for me, I'm gonna stick with position outside. And then after that, the opacity, you will see right here if you're okay with that, but I'll keep it 100 all the time, and then click OK. Now that we have created an outline in your subject, you can now start adding other elements in your thumbnail to make it look really interesting. You can add the title, you can add a logo, and you can add other things like this to make your thumbnail look colorful and very catchy. And that's it. It's that simple. You can now start creating your own YouTube thumbnail with outline in Photoshop. If you have any question, please comment down below. And please do not forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't yet. I hope to see you in my next video, and be safe.